Okay, number two says, the ratio A to B is the same as the ratio B to C. Express this thing in terms of one of the letters involved. All right, let's take a look. Go to the whiteboard. And to do that, you write things down, including you have no idea where it's going to go. So I'm going to write things down. What do I know? Let's write this over here. So what I do know is A over B, this is a given, by the way, is equal to B over C. So if I look at this over here, I just simply say, oh, AC is equal to B squared. That's relatively simple. Other things I know about it is B and C are non-zero, all right? So what I'm going to do now is write down the next thing, which is, A squared minus B squared plus C squared is equal to, let's see what's equal to, B to the minus 2 minus A to the minus 2 plus C, I'm sorry, minus C to the minus 2. So one thing I'm going to do over here is just looking at, I don't like the complex fractions, so I'm going to multiply top and bottom by A squared, B squared, C squared. And let's see what you get there. And on top you get A squared, B squared, C squared times A squared minus B squared plus C squared. On bottom, what do you get? Well, on the first term, you just get A squared C squared. I'm sorry, A squared C squared. Minus, you're going to get B squared C squared. Minus A squared B squared. Sorry, keep misspeaking. All right, and what do? I'm kind of looking at that, and I'm kind of looking around for, I think I want to use this fact up here. And maybe it doesn't go anywhere, but I'm going to try to use it and see if that helps me at all. I'll tell you what my goal is. I want to write in terms of one letter. And this helps a little bit. So like, for example, if I see an AC, I'll just put a B squared down. So let's kind of concentrate one thing at a time. So over here, and again, I want one letter, so I'm going to try to concentrate on that. So I'm going to say, I do see a B squared, and then I see A squared C squared. Well, A squared C squared would be B squared squared, right? Let's keep going. And I got more problems on my head over here. Certainly I'm seeing, maybe that's not, because I'm looking on the inside, maybe I really can't do that. So I'm going to back away. That doesn't look like it's going to help me too much. I mean, you could follow forward, but I'm going to try again, all right? So I'm kind of looking at it, and, maybe I should look at the, I'm going to go for that AC again. So I'm going to be more careful about it. So I'm going to say AC times, that's what the B squared is, right? And then I got A squared C squared. I'm going to be a little more careful this time. All right, let me just remind you that AC is actually B squared. And then I'm going to write this over here. I'm going to write A squared minus B squared, which is AC, and then plus C squared. All right, let me stop for a moment and kind of look at that, see if that's helping me at all. And let me go to the bottom now. Let's see, A squared C squared. Let me write that down. I guess I could write B squared down, but you know what? I think I am going to write down B squared. I'm going to write down, B squared. Because A squared C squared, that's B4. What am I saying? B4, right? So A squared C squared is B4 minus B squared C squared minus A squared B squared. All right, let's keep looking. I am going to now write this as B squared, A squared, C squared. A squared C squared is just B4, right? Let me write that down now. So AC is B squared, and then, the AC would be B to the fourth power. So it's going to be B to the 6. And let me write this over here, a squared minus ac plus c squared. And let's look at that bottom. I'm going to factor the b squared out. And you get b squared minus c squared minus a squared. You know, it's part of manipulation, I guess, right? Again, I got to remind myself the AC is b squared, right? Let's keep writing it. b6. You know what? I'm going to reduce it now. Let's put that down. b4. And then I'm going to look at this thing, and I'm seeing something look kind of unusual, though. And I'm going to write a squared. And the AC, that's just b squared, right? Whoops, I made a mistake in copying. Let me go backwards. Actually, I was looking at the bottom. I'm sorry, I didn't make a mistake in copying. So a squared minus b squared plus c squared. And the bottom is b squared minus c squared minus a squared. Well, I'm starting to see something now that might help me. I'm not sure about it, but b4. And I'm going to factor a minus out from this. And what do you get over there? We get b squared minus c squared minus a squared. So if you factor a minus 1 out from this thing over here, you get b squared minus c squared minus a squared. And what do you see in bottom? Let's put that down. You see the exact same factor, which is b squared minus c squared minus a squared. All right? These are going to cancel off, and what are you left off with? Minus b to the 4th power. All right? Thank you.